At this point, it's appropriate for me to share my personal story. In 1993, at the age of 13, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is a digestive disorder that manifests itself in pain and inflammation within the digestive tract. I lost the better part of my teenage and early college years to this disease. I was fearful of going anywhere in public that I might not be able to find a restroom. I found myself turning down more social engagements than not for fear of the unknown. Now, surgery was recommended at multiple points along the way. Surgery in my particular case meant the removal of my large intestine. And on the other side, the installation of a permanent ileostomy, which requires the assistance of an external pouch that serves the purpose of waste storage and removal. Now let me just tell you, the idea of that was horrifying enough for me to hold on to my painful present. Any amount of pain, living on the toilet, for me was better than pursuing this surgery. And so what did I do? I resisted. I fought. I pushed back. I didn't want anything to do with it because it was a violation of my comfort zone. Isn't it funny how sometimes we will choose things that are painful but familiar over those that could be better but are unfamiliar? So I continue to live my life in pain, continuing to turn down social engagements because the thought of surgery was enough to keep me confined to my comfort zone. It wasn't until 2006 that choice was stolen away from me. So leading up to this point, I had lost 13 years of my life. And I'm here before you tonight to say, I should not be here. I should not be breathing. Life, according to Bo, ended on March 30th of 2006. Because on that particular night, my large intestine, it ruptured. And I became septic. And I no longer had the luxury of choice. If I wanted to continue to live, this surgery was my only way out. Now, do not make the same mistake that I did. I understand that not everyone in the room can relate to a near-death experience, but my story is essential to communicate my conviction that change is the greatest blessing that life could bring us. The only thing that we have to do and have to concern ourselves with is how we perceive it, as a blessing or a burden, as an opportunity or an obstacle. Because what I will share from this point forward is what could be as opposed to what was. Change is the bridge between my painful present and my future.